Next question. Which chromatograms show how the RF value of substance is calculated? RF is the distance traveled by spot divided by distance traveled by solvent. So RF is gonna be for A, Y divided by X, incorrect. For B, Y divided by X, it will be correct. So this one is incorrect. Number C is going to be X divided by Y, incorrect. For number D, it's going to be X divided by Y, which is incorrect. So distance travel by solvent from baseline to the solvent line. And distance traveled by spot from baseline to the spot. So Y divided by A, so it's going to be B. And then the painkiller paracetamol is synthesized from the 4-aminophenol. So chromatograph is done on impure sample of paracetamol. The results are shown. The diagram is not drawn to scale. So S is impure, 2 spots show. P is a pure paracetamol. So the sample of paracetamol is contaminated with 4-aminophenol only. So what is the RF of 4-aminophenol? So P is a paracetamol. So travel same distance with the first spot in F. So 4-aminophenol, it will be the second spot. To calculate RF, 2.6 distance traveled by spot divided by distance traveled by solvent, which is 3.5. So 2.6 divided by 3.5 is going to be 0.74. Okay, remember that. Student does a paper chromatography on mixture of amino acids. The student spray the dried chromatography with locating agent to be invisible. Spots be visible. What is the function of locating agent? To form colored spots with amino acid. Then start with atomic structure and the ionic bond. Protons, neutrons, and electrons are subatomic particles. Complete the table to show the relative mass and relative charge of proton, neutron, and electron. So for first one, relative mass of proton 1, neutron 1. Relative charge for proton is going to be positive, and for neutron 0, and for electron -1. Bromine have an isotope. Define the term of isotope. So isotope, atoms of the same element with the same number of protons but different number of neutrons. Remember, isotope, atoms of the same element because same number of protons, same chemical sample, of so isotope have different chemical properties. We'll show the number of proton, neutron, and electron in some atoms and ions. Complete the table. So for particle, lithium 737 is mass number or atomic mass, and 3 is the ID for element, which is proton number or atomic number. So number of protons is going to be 3. Number of neutrons, 7 minus 4 is going to be 4. Number of electron, all atoms have electrically neutral. So number of protons equal to the number of electrons. So it's going to be 3. Sulfide ion. Number of proton does not change, even atom or ions. Number of neutron, which is 34 minus 16, is going to be 18. And number of electron. This is ion. Electron number more than proton by 2. It gained 2 electrons. So number of electrons is going to be 18. 16 plus 2. This is the negative ion. Negative ion. So gained electron, 2 electrons. So 16 plus 2 equal 18. Then proton number 19. Open your periodic table and find which element with proton number 19, which is potassium. Ion or atom compare between number of proton and number of electron. Number of proton more than electron by 1, so positive more than negative by 1. And then what is the atomic mass? Atomic mass is a proton number which is 19 plus neutron number which is 22. So 19 plus 22 is going to be 41. So 41. Okay. Next question. Define atomic number. Atomic number is the total number of proton inside the nucleus. Number of protons inside the nucleus. Inside the nucleus. And nucleon number. Nucleon number is the atomic mass or a mass number. So total number of protons and neutrons inside the nucleus. Inside the nucleus. Okay, and then table shows the number of proton, neutron, and electron in some atoms or ions. Complete the table. The first line is given as an example. So particle 1, proton 6, electron 6, and neutron 6. So it's going to be carbon 6, 12. 6 is atomic number and 12 is the atomic mass, which is proton plus neutron. This is proton only. And then second element, identify element, atom, whatever, or ion by ID, which is proton number, ID. So from periodic table, it's going to be magnesium with proton number 12. So 12. And then calculate mass number. Add proton plus neutron, add them together, so it's going to be 24. Atom or ion, atom, because equal number of proton and electrons. Number C, 8, it's for oxygen, yeah, and calculate electron. This is a negative ion. Negative ion means electron more than proton. By how many electron? By 2, because it is negative 2. So electron more than proton by 2. So already it holds 8 electron plus 2, which is 10. So 10 electrons. And number of neutrons, 16 minus 8 is going to be 8. And then number D, proton number 11, which is ID for sodium. Atom or ion, ask yourself, equal number of proton and electron or not? Unequal. Proton more than electron by 1. So positive more than negative by 1. So it's going to be sodium plus 1. 11 is atomic number and mass number, which is 13 plus 11. Proton plus neutron, going to be 24. Next question. The table below gives information about particles. Complete the table. The first line has been done for you. Particle with number of proton 12, number of electron 10, electronic configuration 2, 8, charge is a positive 2. So it is positive 2 ion, proton more than electron by 2. And the number of proton, we don't know, electron 18, electronic configuration 2, 8, 8, 1. Minus 1 means gained electron, 1 electron. So number of protons is 17, because after gaining electron, number of electrons will be 18. And then for charge of particle C0 means proton equal electrons. So number of electrons 18. Number D, number of proton 8, number of electrons 10, electronic configuration 4, electron number. So it's going to be 2, 8. Now electron more than proton by 2, so it will be negative 2. Negative ion. Then define element, substance with the same kind of atom. With the same kind of atom. Next question. The following are gallium atoms. Complete the following table. Number of proton, which is small number, which is 31 for gallium 69, and gallium 71 is going to be 31 too, because isotopes have the same number of proton but different number of neutron. So number of electrons is going to be the same, 31, because they are electrically neutral. And number of neutron for first one, 69 minus 31, which is 38. And for second one, number of neutrons, 71 minus 31 is going to be 40. The next question, how many protons, neutron, and electron? Remember, protons positive, neutron 0, electrons negative. In copper ion, ions means unequal number of proton and electron. In this case, proton more than electron by 2. So number of protons is going to be 29. And number of neutrons, 64 minus 29, which is going to be 35. And the number of electrons, lost 2 electron, positive 2, proton more than electron by 2, so it's going to be 27 electrons. This question is a very tricky question. Scanedium represents an atom. S4521 stands for scanedium. How many nucleon and how many charged particles? So nucleon is going to be 45. And charged particle, that means number of proton, which is positive, and number of electron, which is negative, all them together. So 21 plus 21 equal 42. So total number of a charged particle, 42. I mean subatomic particle, proton, and electron. And the next question, magnesium reacts with sulfur to form an ionic compound, magnesium sulfide. The diagram shows electronic structure of atoms of magnesium and sulfur. So magnesium electronic configuration is 2,8,2 in atom state, for sulfur 2,8,6. Complete the diagram to show the electronic configuration of ions in magnesium sulfide. So magnesium metals, so lose 2 electrons from outer shell to be full outer shell, tendency to lose all electrons in outer shell to be full outer shell. So now, new electronic configuration for magnesium ion is going to be 2,8. Remember, if outer shell holds 1 or 2 or 3, so atom lost to all number of electrons in outer shell to be full shell. So now magnesium is 2,8 only. So draw one more shell and draw 8 electrons. And then add positive 2 means lost 2 electrons. For sulfur is in group 6. So just gaining 2 electrons to be full outer shell. So draw one more shell because 2,8,6. 2,8,8 is going to be 2,8,8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 X's from magnesium and negative 2 for sulfur ion. Next question. Predict the formula compound between calcium and nitrogen. So first of all, to write formula, write positive in left side, which is calcium, and negative in right side. Then this is plus 2, which is valency or oxidation number. So add it to without a charge, positive or negative, just number of electron gained or lost. Nitrogen gained 3 electrons, so add 3 only without charge, and then cross and drop. So charge, so formula is going to be calcium 3N2, so Ca3N2, which is calcium nitride. And then draw dot in the cross diagram to show electron arrangement in 2 ions present in lithium chloride. So lithium, Li. From periodic table, lithium is a 2,1. So lithium tendency to lose 1 electron to be full outer shell. So lithium now holds 2 electrons in its outer shell and put between 2 brackets and +1 means lost 1 electron. Now proton more than electron by 1. Number of electrons does not change even atom or ion. For chloride, chloride in periodic table, electronic configuration according to number of electrons, 2, 8, 7. So just only one electron required to be full outer shell. So draw outer shell only for chloride. So this is chloride, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 cross from lithium, accepted from lithium, and -1. Now, proton more than electron by 1. Then, copper sulfate is an ionic compound. Describe the arrangement of ions and type of attractive force between ions in solid copper sulfate. So, for arrangement, regular, lattice, regular, lattice, and for forces of attraction, electrostatic force of attraction. Electrostatic forces of attraction between positive and negative ion. Okay, electrostatic force of attraction between positive ions and negative ions. Explain why solid copper 2 sulfate, metal and non-metal form an ionic compound. Not conduct electricity, but in aqueous. So remember, in solid, ions are in fixed position. Positive and negative ions arranged in fixed position, so cannot move, so cannot conduct electricity. But in aqueous, now particles can slide over each other. Okay, so can conduct electricity. So any substance has a free-moving electron or free-moving ion can conduct electricity. In this case, ionic compound, when melt, produce free-moving ions. So your answer, in solid, ions are in fixed position, so cannot move. But in aqueous, ions are now free to move, so can conduct electricity. And then magnesium reacts with chlorine to form magnesium chloride. Magnesium chloride is an ionic compound. So complete the diagram to show electronic configuration. So all shells, not only outer shell. So chlorine from periodic table holds 17 electrons, so 2, 8, 7. This electronic configuration for an atom. And magnesium, 12, which is 2, 8, 2. Chlorine tendency to gain 1 electron to be full outer shell, and magnesium tendency to lose 2 electrons to be full outer shell. So now chlorine is going to be 2, 8, 8, and magnesium is going to be 2, 8. So draw one more shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 will be cross and hold -1 because chlorine accept 1 electron from magnesium, and another magnesium -1, and draw 1 shell. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 cross from magnesium, accepted from magnesium. Magnesium now holds 2 shells only. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And carry +2. Okay? Give the 3 physical properties that are typical for ionic as a magnesium chloride. So first one, solid at room temperature, has a high melting and boiling point, poor conductor in electricity, but in solid. Poor conductor of electricity, but in solid only. You can write as good conductor in aqueous form. Another example for ionic bond, how to draw ionic bond. So magnesium reacts with oxygen to form an ionic compound, magnesium oxide. Complete the dot and the cross diagram to show electronic structure of the ions, magnesium oxide. So remember, from periodic table, magnesium is a 2A2 because it holds 12 electrons, and the oxygen is 2,6, holds 8 electrons. So magnesium lost 2 electrons to be full outer shell. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and holds 2 electrons because now protons 12, but electron only 10. And oxygen gains 2 electrons to be full outer shell. So just draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 crosses from magnesium, accepted from magnesium, and carried -2 because electron more than proton by 2. The number of protons now 8, but electron is 10. The magnesium oxide melts at very high temperature, which is 2856 Celsius. Why does magnesium oxide have a high melting point? So it has a strong electrostatic forces of attraction between oppositely charged ions required high energy to overcome. Remember this answer for all ionic compound. Any ionic compound melts at a high temperature. This is the standard answer. It has strong electrostatic force of attraction between oppositely charged ion or positive and negative ion that require high energy to overcome. Then fluorine and magnesium. One more example. You have to practice more for ionic compound. So magnesium from periodic table is a 2A2, holds 12 electrons in atom state, and fluorine is a 2,7, holds 9 electrons from periodic table. So now magnesium loses 2 electrons to be full outer shell. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and holds +2. In fluorine, accept 1 electron. So 1, 2, 3, this dot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And fluorine holds minus electron. But magnesium lost 2 electrons. Where is the second electron? Used 2 fluorine. So each one gained 1 electron. Each one gained 1 electron. So total number of electron lost should be total number of electron gained. Write the formula of magnesium fluoride. Magnesium is in group 2. Fluoride is in group 1. So number of electrons lost in magnesium 2 and gained in fluorine 1. So just cross and draw. So it's going to be MgF2. And then magnesium fluoride does not conduct electricity in a solid. What can done to solid magnesium fluoride to make conduct electricity? So just added water to dissolve it. So now ions can free to move, so can conduct electricity. This is the same idea. So thank you for watching.